drinks completed. BFI South Bank. I had an orange juice. It's on the South Bank. Just been to the BFI for a drink with my friend Naomi. I had an orange juice, she had a Coke.
It was very nice.
Very civilised.
Very civilised.
Just going to walk Naomi back to the station, and then I guess I'm going to go for a walk to the hotel, and I don't know what I'm going to see on the way. Hopefully a chip shop.
Which chip shop are you going to go to?
Yeah, okay. Naomi found me a chip shop, so I'm gonna seek out the Mayfair fish and chip shop, or Chippy, or whatever it was called.
The Mayfair Chippy.
The Mayfair Chippy.
Yeah.
So Naomi has predicted that the chips are going to be £7.50. I predicted £4.50. So we'll see who's right. And
what prize do I get if I win?
She won't get anything. Although she did buy me a cookie, and now I feel guilty about not giving her anything. Although, no, wait, I did. I gave you a tea bag.
Yes,
I gave you a tea bag.
A tea bag, a Yorkshire tea bag.
I gave her a tea bag that I stole from one of the hotels.
Yes.
So always steal, kids.
In case you need to give it to a friend.
Exactly. But right, skateboarders. So that is a pretty cool name for a passage. And there it is. Leads to Vine Street. Can't see anything about the moon here. Looks like a prime spot to be mugged. And it stinks. Oh, the Mayfair Chippy disaster. It was a restaurant, it wasn't a takeaway. But that's okay. That's okay. But the chips are £4.25, so that's reasonable. Loaded chips are a little bit more. So now I'm on stupid Oxford Street, the home of American sweethearts, listening to the Get Up Kids on the way to the hotel past Hyde Park. Marble Arch Station across the road, very tempting. Oh, look, another sweet shop, imagine that. This is kind of where the hotel is going to be, but I thought I'd flip the camera on early, just because these, what would you call these, Mews, maybe? They're kind of cute. Obviously silly money, obviously, because it's London, everything's silly money. Everywhere. Doesn't matter if it's London or not, everywhere is silly money. So expensive to buy a place. Anyway, I digress. Yeah. So, these are clearly nice little spots. Looks like a freaking Ferrari or a Porsche or something.
Turn right onto Sussex Place.
Oh, okay. Looks like it is through here. Oh, it's like Nightmare. You were in a room, etc., etc. Sussex Place. Yeah, this is nice. You heard a lot of good things about Mews, London Mews. One day, maybe in the summer, when the days are lighter and the flowers have had a chance to bloom, we'll check out some Mews, see which one's the best. Now, I've got to remember the name of the hotel. I can't even remember what letter it begins with. I remember it's like six letters. I want to say it's an N. The Nayland? Nayland sounds right. Oh, there's a couple of hotels here. So let's walk the street. Radnor? I don't think it's the Radnor. Piccolino? It's not the Piccolino, it's certainly not Barry House. I remember Barry House. Alexandra, nope. St. Mellons, nope. Linden House? Nope. Maybe it's around by here. Yeah, Sussex Gardens, here we go. You twat. Here's the hotel. The Nayland Hotel. I've got 5% battery, so this is gonna die. But what's even more annoying is it's freaking fenced off, so I'm gonna walk all the way around. And it's right in the middle. Tawny. But there it is. Alright, my bad. There's a gate. Apologies. See if I can get a shot of the outside. But yeah, it's gonna be difficult. No battery means no light. My phone battery ran out, so we're gonna have to do things a little bit differently. So I've obviously seen the room before, you guys. I've eaten some food while my battery had the charge, so I'm up to 40%. So that's good enough to kind of show you around. Not that there's much to see. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so you were met with a green carpet, incredibly green all the way up. And look how that contrasts with the orange of the bed. But behold the hotel art of a thistle. A thistle. There was a bonus pillow hidden inside here. That is potentially the smallest TV that we've had so far. So I suppose there's a chair, there's a secret little stool under there as well. A telephone. Something I'm not thrilled about is the power. Look at that. Look at the angle that's at. So I've had to really kind of wedge that in to get any charge into my phone. I don't think there's another power around. Not that I could see at first glance. I suspected there might have been one down there for the fan, but I can't see it. And this is my city view, quote. So my view is of other hotels in which other people have a view of me looking at them. But I do have a nice little veranda, now that I can go out there. Art. Bed test time. Hard, firm, but I've certainly sunk down into it. It doesn't feel so bad. I think it's fine. And then pillows. Let me release the other pillow. I think that's okay. One thing I'm picking up about the hotel so far is that it seems quite noisy. The windows, I don't think the windows are open, but it's obviously quite a busy road outside. Lights, didn't see these. Nice, nice. Oh, a mystery light, a mystery light. Don't know what that does. Don't know what that does. There's light above the mirror as well. Let's see if we can get that to work. Yes! It's always good when the light switches work. Let's have a look what's in here. So there's a safe. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coat hangers and a blankie. A nice blankie for if you get a bit chilly. The reveal. Let there be light. Behold! Sterilised. It does smell clean in here. It smells like they've gone around with some Cillit Bang. It's very clean. Oh, that's not cool. But that is leftovers. Okay, shower looks okay, although it's an ugly little bastard, isn't it? Hose, hook, and a radiator. And there's a maid from the 1940s or something. Oh, I know what I can say about this room. I didn't choose it. I was on a site, and this is a mystery room. So I knew that it was going to be in this kind of Hyde Park area. How loud is that? That sounds pretty loud. It's pretty loud, Nino's. Interesting to see or hear how that comes across in the edit. Anyway, what was I talking about? Mystery hotel. Mystery. Yeah, so I didn't know what hotel I was going to get. I knew what I was paying, and I knew that it was going to be in an area, and I knew that it was a certain star. So I believe I paid £63 for the pleasure of this. It is, look, I'm always going to want to pay less, but for £63 this seems fine, because I think my levels are kind of moving a little bit, because last week I didn't make a video last week because I was in the Premier Inn again, and so I didn't want to show you the same place twice, so I skipped it. Although I should have filmed the awards ceremony I was at. That might have been interesting. It wasn't that interesting. It's just some drunk people, you know, drunk people with awards. So maybe sparing their embarrassments was wise. But I know that hotel room last week was 158 quid. It was a bigger room than the one that I'd stayed in previously. It had 2 beds, and the bathroom, you know what, the bathroom was about the sizes of this hotel room, actually. No word of a lie. It was really big. So I think my scale for value for money is starting to change a little bit. So for 63 quid, it's okay, it's clean, it smells okay, it smells nice. Hyde Park's not a million miles away. Those Mews that we passed were kind of nice. So it'll be fun to see what's here in the morning. But I've just remembered the reason why I decided to go with the 63 quid is I have breakfast in the morning. So between 7 and 9 I can go downstairs and have some breakfast. So that's always an adventure. I think it's a buffet breakfast, which probably means something absolutely bogus, but I don't know. I just hope there's something warm. That's the thing I miss most when I'm doing these London things and these hotels. I just miss warm, hot food. Like tonight, I plan to go to the chip shop, as I've mentioned before, and you know, Naomi found me a place, and it would have been nice to have a lovely bag of chips. But it was a sit-down restaurant, and it was packed, so that wasn't an option. So I ended up going into the Sainsbury's, and I just bought a sandwich, so another cold sandwich. Granted, it was reduced to 60p, so it's a freaking bargain, but it's still a sandwich. And I ate that cookie that Naomi bought me as well. Yum yum. So although I've got no kettle in the room as well, so this is another point, no kettle in the room, but there is a kettle downstairs. No, that's a lie. There isn't a kettle downstairs. What they've put out is a thermos in which you can pump hot water into your cup. So they've got boring Nescafe down there and some PG tips, which is the bare minimum I would expect. Tetley, do one. PG tips, yeah, okay. Yorkshire tea, luxury. Twinings, oof, this is posh. Ooh, this is fun. We got a shadow. I don't know if you can hear this. There's an opera going on next door. It's so freaking loud. It's 11:15, and it's just so freaking loud. It might be, you know, with the outside noise and the noise in the rooms, this might be the loudest hotel I've stayed in so far. I'm gonna have to wear headphones tonight, I think, to block out all the noise. definitely gonna have to block out that shit next door. Traffic is okay. It drones. It eventually sort of you fall asleep. But let's go back to the shadow. Oh, it's like Hitchcock. Whoa, it's like Hitchcock. Should just film this bit. It's fun. It was really loud a minute ago. Maybe they turned it up. Maybe it was like a crescendo. Maybe it was the big finish. But it was silly loud. Anyway. Yeah, time for me to go to sleep. Morning everyone. So some quick thoughts on the evening that just was. There's still music being played. It's 7:05. I can still hear music. So I think the person next door is probably just a jerk. This bit here, that's where the gap is. So I can put my hand in between there, and so the draft is coming up through that centerpiece. And I can't see a way of closing that up. So it just means that the draft and the noise constantly comes through. So how's that going to be in winter, like when it's proper cold? Does that just mean the room is always cold? So apart from that window and the noise and the cold, the only other issue was those next door. So I'm about to head off now for breakfast. I'm not expecting much, but at the moment this place is quite it's right on the edge, it's right in the middle, because I don't like this window, I don't like the noise, I don't like the breeze. Can't really do anything about the thinness of the walls and the noise, can't do anything about that. But this window's weird. So this breakfast might tip it into a might come back. I'm predicting muffins, cereal, toast, and that's it. If there's something hot there like an egg, I'm loving life. Just one egg. I'll take one egg. Smells like toast. Cornflakes. There are eggs. Drinks. So in a strip of mostly identical hotels from the outside is the Nayland Hotel. Well, actually the entrance is there, which is where I stayed. And actually, one of those rooms, maybe even just that one right there in the middle, might actually have been my room. So the breakfast was pretty poor. To be fair, they did have an egg. I didn't have an egg. I had a bad feeling about the egg. So breakfast was cornflakes and a couple of slices of toast and some orange juice that didn't really taste like orange juice. It was orangey. I'm not sure if it was orange juice. And I decided against the tea and coffee. I just couldn't be bothered. I just wanted to get out of there. So off to work. And I guess I'll probably wrap up now rather than do it later. I've got a little bit of time. So overall, I think the place is average. Apart from the issue with the window and the noise next door, it was an okay stay. You know, the room was clean. It was comfortable, a little cramped, but that's okay. The bathroom was nice and clean. So really, the complaints of the windows and the noise and the breakfast could have been a bit better, I suppose. It would have been nice, being as there was, 3 people in the, well, I call it a kitchen, maybe there isn't a kitchen, maybe that's the point. They're bringing everything on site, they've just got a toaster, there's nobody actually doing any cooking. But yeah, it's always nice to have some eggs and some sausage or something like that. Even muffins, I would have killed for a muffin. I'm going to put it in my pocket. They're on the way now. Overall, an okay stay. Very much in the 5 out of 10 kind of category if we're giving marks, which I don't think I've ever done before. But it's very much a 5. It's a meh. Where you staying? In the Nayland? Yeah, okay, cool. It's not like the the Chester Hotel where, oh, where you staying? The Chester? Ooh. Oh, it's dirty. So I'm going to work and then I'll go home. I'm on the bus tonight. I was on the train this morning, I didn't mention that. Yeah, train makes a hell of a difference. Extra hour and a half in bed. Yeah, nice. So, until next time.